Vincent, this looks like a hairbrush, but it isn't, is it? It's pretty smart. Why don't you tell us what this brush does?
It's much more than a hairbrush.
Yeah.
It's actually the first smart hairbrush that tracks the health of your hair and helps you improve the quality of hair over time. So what it does is that it's going to measure every day as you brush. It's going to measure the damage, it's going to measure the breakability, the dryness, the tangledness of your hair. It's going to measure the brushing quality, the force that you apply, whether it's too strong or the right one, and it's going to give you all kinds of recommendations of what to do to care for your hair based on the measurements that you will have.
And I assume it goes into an app, which you're probably showing on your phone right there.
So all this goes into an app, which gives you your hair health. It gives you the evolution of your hair health, so you can also see whether your hair regimen is the right one, if your hair condition is improving. It's going to give you every day the damage, breakage, dryness, tangling, the brushing quality, if the brushing force is too hard, for instance. When you brush, it's also going to vibrate to tell you whether the force is too strong or not. It's going to send you the recommendation of the right products to use based on your hair profile and the quality of your hair. And it's also going to be packed with all kinds of tutorials, professional advice, recommendations on how to take care of your hair. It really answers a very deep consumer request and desire regarding how to, especially women who want to know how to take care of their hair, what kind of products to use, what kind of routines to do, because hair is very important for women.
Now, this obviously wasn't developed in a vacuum. I'm sure it took a lot of research and probably a lot of time, huh?
It took a lot of time. We started the development end of 2000. We started talking with Withings end of 2013, and then it took about over 2 years to finalize the sensors, the algorithms, to translate it into consumer relevant measurements, plus all the content, the testing, and it will be out mid 2017.
So from a testing perspective, how in the heck did you test it?
You know, we tested in our laboratories. We have huge testing facilities, and we tested on hair strands, and we tested, of course, in vivo on real women, testing and testing and testing again until we found the right algorithm, which is reproducible. We also have sensors that can measure whether the hair is wet or dry, to make sure that we normalize the algorithms and that we get a very reliable measurement every day.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the technology that's in this thing?
So here, what you have here is a microphone, which is going to listen to the sound of your hair. The sound of your hair changes if your hair is damaged, if your hair is smooth, if your hair is less smooth, if it's porous, if it's easy to break, if you have split ends. The sound that it will do while brushing the hair is going to be very different. So we've translated this sound into an algorithm which gives you basically your level of damage, breakability, etc. We also have sensors that measure the force that you apply whilst brushing your hair, and that's going to tell you if it's the right force or not. We have a gyrometer that tells you if the angle of brushing is the right one. We have an accelerometer that's going to measure the number of strokes that you do when you brush. And we also have a conductometer that basically tells whether the hair is wet or dry when you brush it. And last but not least, you have a haptic sensor, which is going to make the brush vibrate, the handle vibrate as you brush if you brush too hard.
It's an amazing amount of technology packed in this. I assume it needs to be charged every once in a while.
So what's amazing is that you don't need to charge it. It's batteries. It's battery powered. It's 2 AAA batteries, and with 2 AAA batteries, it lasts up to 6 months. So it's very simple, very easy. You can carry it around. It's splash proof. It's the weight of a normal hairbrush, of a normal luxury hairbrush. It's really a daily luxury object enhanced with smart functions.
And I guess you could probably make a case that it would pay for itself if you are using your hair products more efficiently or something, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to help you use better your hair care, and ultimately your hair is going to be much nicer, and that's what women want.
Well, if it could take care of my cowlick, I might consider it. But Vincent, I really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.